¿Qué onda, mi gente? What's up, my YouTube peeps? It's T-Dub coming straight out of camera. I'm here in León, Nicaragua, my new home. As you probably saw from my last few videos, I busted all the way from Los Angeles, California, all the way to here, León, Nicaragua. And that's always been a trip I've wanted to do. It's been on my bucket list forever. It's a personal thing I wanted to do. I'll explain in another video why I did it, but I wanted to show people what the process is if you were interested in taking buses all the way from the United States through Mexico into Central America, all the way here in León. I wanted to do a video where I just strictly put together all the clips of the bus ride, because I did stop off in Hermosillo, in Mexico. I stopped off in Mazatlan, Mexico City, Oaxaca, Tapachula, and so on and so forth. But I wanted to just do a video where I don't include all the footage where I'm hanging out in the places I stopped off in, where it's just like the straight bus ride. And I think it would come in handy for a lot of people, because when I was interested in doing this trip, there wasn't a lot of information online regarding what buses to take, what the buses are like, where you catch them from, how much they cost. There was like no info whatsoever. There was like a few YouTubers that would cover parts of the trip I did, but no one covered it all the way from Los Angeles to León. So I wanted to show that, and hopefully it'll be informative to somebody. Maybe you might be interested in doing something like that. Maybe it's just entertaining for you to see somebody do some crazy shit like that. And this video is going to be pretty damn long. I think I'm going to have to split it into 2 parts, but I think it might come in handy for a lot of people. I don't think I'll be able to make one long video because it's going to be just way too long. So I'll probably split it into LA to Mexico City, and then do a part 2 from Mexico City to León, Nicaragua. And right now I'm chilling in the Central Plaza, the Plaza Central here in León. And I'm gonna wrap this up now before these church bells start going off again. This is the biggest cathedral in Central America behind me. So here's my bus trip from LA to where I'm standing now, León, Nicaragua. Peace. T-Dub, straight out of camera. So I'm here at the Redondo Beach Pier. It's a Friday. It's June 28th. Turned out to be a hot, sunny, warm, beautiful day. And we're about to start our summer trip. We're gonna bus it all the way to Nicaragua. That's our plan. We're gonna take the Tufesa bus from here in LA, downtown LA, all the way to Phoenix, Arizona. And we're gonna cross through Nogales, and then from Nogales we're gonna go to Hermosillo / Bahia de Quino. That's a beach town that's 2 hours away from Hermosillo, which is the capital of Sonora. And then from there, after we spend our anniversary, like 2 days, we're gonna head out over to Mazatlan or Guadalajara. And then from there, we plan to go to Mexico City. But we're not going to linger there, we're just going to pass through. And then from Mexico City, either go to Oaxaca and then Tapachula, or make a beeline straight from Mexico City to Tapachula, cross over to Guatemala, and so on and so forth. I have my fingers crossed that everything works out. Kind of feeling antsy, having anxiety, being a little on edge. And yeah, we plan to do the bus ride all the way. We could have flown, which I kind of went back and forth with that, but we've been talking about doing this bus trip all the way to Nicaragua for like years now. So I just figured, fuck it, we got the time and the money, let's make it happen. We can fly at any time, but taking the bus all the way, that's the only way I always do. So anyhow, I'm gonna pack up my shit now and get going. Peace. So we're here at the Tufesa station in downtown LA, and this station is sketchier than any bus station in Mexico. Like, there's a whole tent city outside. It's basically Skid Row. A bunch of drug addicts, crazy dudes eyeing us up and down when we got out the Uber with all our stuff. But anyway, we're about to take the bus all the way to Nogales, Arizona. And then we're going to cross over into Sonora. So this is the first time we're doing this route. Normally we take Greyhound to San Ysidro and cross to Tijuana, and bus it from there, or fly from the TJ airport. So this is the first time we're doing this route. I've returned before from Topeka, coming this way to LA, crossing through Arizona, but never going into Mexico through Arizona. So this will be interesting. Alrighty, the bus is here. Arrived here in Phoenix, Arizona. Our next stop is Tucson. We've been on the bus since 10 p.m. It's now 4:30 in the morning. It's nice and toasty here, as expected. It's a pretty quick ride, so we're just here for 10 minutes stretching our legs, and then we'll continue on our way. The bus has been pretty comfortable. The driver was nice, so let's continue our journey.
Las personas que continúan su viaje, 5 minutos y continuamos, porque son 5 minutos y nos vamos.
Okay, so we're officially in Nogales, Arizona, right on time. We just arrived in Nogales, Arizona, and now we're about to cross the border on foot so that we can get some pesos and so that we can get our FMM. Because since we're going deep into Mexico and we're going to cross into Guatemala, that's something that can trip you up if you don't get it. And from what I'm understanding on the bus, when you take the bus through the border, they don't stop at the tourist office so you can get your FMM. So that's something we're gonna have to do on foot. Otherwise, we need to stay on the same bus how we went directly into Sonora. So let's go get some pesos and our tourist permit. This is our first time in Nogales, Arizona. We've passed through here before on the bus coming from Sonora, but we've never actually explored on foot. We've never crossed over into Mexico through here. That's a cool mural. Look at that. Tight. So we're looking for a money exchange place so we can get some pesos, and we need to get our passport stamped and get our tourist passes. That's cool too. Look at that, Nogales. I don't know if that'll fit in the camera. Here's the Casa de Cambio, as you can see. It's right around the corner from the bus stop, the Tufesa bus station. I don't think it's open though. Shit, this shit's out of business. No go, never mind. More than likely we'll have to change pesos once we cross into Mexico. We have a lot of money changers out here, but they're all closed. They're out of business. There's like one over there too. And it's like a Saturday. Interesting. I doubt you get a favorable rating on this side of the border though, on the US side. Huh. So from what I can see, that's the border over there where it says Mexico. If I was a betting man, that's what I would bet on. Starting to feel that Arizona heat, especially when you're going with your shit. All right, this, yes. Okay, let's do this. gun's missing.
Yeah, man.
It looks iffy. Yeah, I think it is. All right, I think we might finally have a Casa de Cambio that's open. Yeah. Let me shut this off real quick, because they usually triple at you filming in places like this. You want to try that one? Yeah. Like there's like actually signage on it and stuff. We just came from Phoenix, bro. It's about the tourists. All right. So this one looks a lot more together, like it's in business. No. All right, let me shut this off real quick. All these tots are trying to take us back to Phoenix.
Te van a chamuscar.
Okay, so this is the border crossing at Nogales. We're about to head into Sonora from Nogales. Nogales to Nogales. Jesus Christ. So according to the sign up ahead, this is where you get the tourist permits, the FMMs. Looks like it's up those stairs. So yeah, this is it. Alright, well I'm gonna shut this off now so that I don't get into trouble, because obviously you can't film in border areas. Like it says right here on the side, no video, no photos, no cell phone. So let's shut this off.
Atrás de allá donde están aquellos árboles está a un lado.
So we're now officially in Nogales, Mexico. I don't know where the fuck we're going. It's not like TJ where I'm an expert of where everything's at. So we're just trying to find a money changer that's favorable, that actually has their exchange rates posted, and then go to the Tufesa bus station to get a bus onward. We need some pesos first. We'll probably eat something. So we haven't ate since yesterday at the beach. And donuts do not count. Well, the exchange rates are 17. So there's a bunch of change places here, but they're all giving 17 to the dollar instead of 18. Like there's 20 of these places back to back. They're all like, we all have the exact same exchange rate. And none of them are deviating.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
So it's 18 now?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're giving you 17?
Yeah, that's a rip. Yeah, 1830. So it went up 10.
They're
10.
trying to give you 17.
Museo de Arte de Nogales. Maybe next time. Right now we're tourists on a mission. We do not need anything, especially from you. Subway down here. Our little Parque Central. It's a cool ass mural. Shit, there's a bunch of them. That's a cool mural. Yeah. Lucha Libre, the folklorico dancing, the Danza de los Voladores. Got my native homies. Cool. There's the Tufesa logo, which is a famous Native American dance that they do here. That's tight. And then over here you got Comandante Marcos from the EZLN. All right. So yeah, all the money changers are offering 17 to the dollar instead of 18. And I think this is the only place we've seen so far that's 17.05. So what do you think, down that way? Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Pesos, but at a favorable rate. Worst case scenario, there's a BBVA there. You ready? Okay, this is totally different than TJ. We just keep going deeper and deeper, and I'm not really seeing any money changers that are going to give us a better deal than back there, offering 17 to the dollar. What do you think? Let's keep going.
One more.
Okay. We're gonna have to take the hit. I won't change all of it. It's about to be 9 and it's hot as hell. I mean, it was hot when we got off the bus, but it got even hotter. And according to the weather forecast, it's supposed to start raining in the Jesus Christ, in the next few hours. It's supposed to start raining. So what do you think? Do we should change it for a lower rate, or do we use the bank? Watch out. After this. So we settled on getting money out of the bank to get a more favorable exchange rate. So we finally got some pesos from the bank. I decided against using any of the money changers because I don't like the exchange rate. The bank gave us a more favorable rate. Here we go. That's eggs. Coca-Cola, some water. It's hot as fuck out there. See? We broke a sweat, and then I'm gonna have this beef steak plate. Hopefully I don't spill it. There we go. So we'll dig into this because we haven't eaten nothing since yesterday at the beach, which was like around like 6 or 7 p.m. And then we gotta get a bus. We gotta get back to the Tufesa bus station and get a bus onward towards Hermosillo, Mazatlan, Guadalajara area. Okay, so now we're on our way to Hermosillo from Nogales, Sonora. Man, getting this bus was a bitch because we couldn't get any money change because all the money changers weren't given a good exchange rate. So we had to take some money out of the bank, then we went to get something to eat. It was super hot, we took a taxi over here, and then the bus website wasn't taking our credit card. So luckily there was a kiosk machine in the terminal that let us buy the bus right as it was about to leave. So now we're about to hop on and continue on our journey. Sonora, heading to Hermosillo, where we're gonna spend the night, and then continue on to probably Guadalajara. Man, this bus is hot as fuck. Like, I'm feeling the Sonoran desert heat, and like the AC was off while the bus was off, so it's taking a while to cool off. Hopefully, it doesn't stay like this, because it's gonna be an uncomfortable 3-hour ride. It's fucking brutal. caught the bus just in the nick of time as it was about to leave, and we got the last 2 seats. So we're on our way to Hermosillo. Homestead.
Tiene buenas calificaciones. Física avanzada. Esto es perfecto.
Alright, so we made it to hot and muggy and stifling Hermosillo. So this is hot, humid, and muggy Hermosillo. Is it hot enough for you? All right, folks. So we're in Hermosillo for the next 2 nights, and we decided to break up the trip. It's also our anniversary, so we didn't want to be riding the bus like last year, barely getting into Mazatlan. Anyhow, so that was quite a bus ride from downtown LA to Nogales, Arizona. The bus was super plush. It was nice. There weren't that many seats, so there weren't that many people on it. And it got there in time. And I like that the drivers tell you where they're going, what stops they're going to be stopped at, and how much time you'll have at each stop. Now, the second bus from Nogales, Sonora, to over here to Hermosillo, that bus was obviously an older bus. Not super old, but it wasn't as new as the one we took from LA. And that one had way more seats, so it had more people on it. And some of the like seating stuff didn't work that good. Like the footrest on the first bus worked. On the second one, at least on my seats, it didn't work. So it seems like the buses from LA to the border were newer, whereas the ones within Mexico to Hermosillo were older. I know they have higher priced options you can get, but we got on the bus at the last minute. It was down to the last 2 seats, even though once we got on, there were many seats that nobody was sitting in. But we got here, and we're super hot, so we booked a hotel with a pool, something we don't normally do. But when I tell you it's fucking scorching out there, and we've been walking around trying to find money exchangers in Nogales, and then we were trying to find an ATM, and then we were trying to like book the tickets, but the machine wouldn't let us. Well, the internet wouldn't let us, the site wouldn't let us. Luckily, my wife saw a kiosk. She got the tickets. We got on the bus just in time, and now we're here. So this is the room. As you can see, it's pretty pimp. It costs a little more than we usually spend when we travel, because we are budget travelers. But it is a special occasion, and it's hot, and has a pool. So I'm all for it. And we'll be here for the next 2 nights. This will be our home. My wife's fiddling with the AC unit. For some reason, it's not coming on. We need that to come on. So there's the pool, so we could see it from right here. Cool. All right, so there you go. Okay, I'm about to get my ass in that pool. Cool. This is Quino Bay, Bahia de Quino, in Sonora, Mexico. Salud.
3 days later.
So now we're on the bus, the Tufesa bus, on the way from Hermosillo to Mazatlan, which is a 12-hour trip. We're taking an overnight bus. It's 3 in the morning and we should get there at 3 p.m. today, if everything goes as scheduled. So we're now in Los Mochis, which is 2 hours away from Culiacan, and after Culiacan, it's Mazatlan. So we got about 4 more hours before our bus arrives to its destination, and right now they're cleaning the buses. So normally they'll stop at one of the major towns at some point, like at the halfway mark, depending on how long your trip is, and they'll clean the bus bathrooms, which you'll appreciate. They'll clean like the actual bus and mop the floor. And so make sure, like, if you have snacks or anything on the bus, or like pillows or something that you brought with you, take them off, because in the past we've left those on there and we've had them throw them away. So you never know if that's going to happen, because they do clean the bus and they clean it thoroughly, and of course don't leave anything valuable. So that's where we're at right now. We left from Los Angeles, went all the way to Arizona. We crossed over there. That bus was like a straight shot. And then from Arizona, we crossed the border, Nogales to Nogales. And then we took another bus to Hermosillo, spent some time there. And then we took another Tufesa bus over here. Now the bus that we took from LA to Arizona was one of the plus buses. That seems like one of the buses we're on right now. The one from Nogales, Sonora to Hermosillo It's more like a kind of like a second class bus, maybe a step up above that. But this one's a little more plush, like the first one we took from LA. But we haven't gotten to take one of the titanium buses that Tufesa has, and we haven't gotten to take one of their double-decker buses, which sucks. But the scheduling didn't work, and all the seats were booked. Anyway, I'm gonna go chill and wait for the bus, and I'll keep you updated. Peace. Okay, fine. Thank you. So everybody's reboarding the bus now, and we picked up a whole new set of people, and then we're gonna continue on our journey. And right now it's about 10 in the morning. We left Hermosillo at 3 in the morning. Alright, so we made it to Mazatlan. It's 4 p.m. So we were on the bus for 12 hours and 30 minutes, and we made it on time. I'm just ready to ditch all these bags and finally get something to eat, get a real cup of coffee, and sit by the beach and just stare into the blue abyss. you could get from the 99-cent store or the swap meet back in the day, in the 80s and 90s. Where like after like using it maybe twice, the sound in one side goes out, and then you gotta like play with the plug. Oh, and this fuzzy stuff comes off into your ear, onto your ear. But whatever, it's included in the ticket price. And you get your own individual screen. So we're leaving Mazatlan now and heading to Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico City, CDMX. It should be a 14-hour ride. This is our first time on Primera Plus, and we just made it 5 or 10 minutes before the bus took off. So we're hanging out at the beach too long and eating burgers. Alright, we're on our way. Peace. Ready?
Ready.
Alright, back to Mexico City. Alright, Mazatlan, it's been nice. There's Elite. And this is the Primera Plus station in Mazatlan. Alright, so it's 10 in the morning and we just made it to the Central Caminera Norte in Mexico City. So we're right on time. It's 10 in the morning and we're here at the Central Bus Station in CDMX, Mexico City. We left Mazatlan last night at 8 p.m., right at 8 p.m. We got here right on time. So it's 14 hours. That was the quickest bus ride I've ever had. I think that was even quicker than the time we took the Futura bus from Puerto Vallarta here to Mexico City. Like, we literally did not stop at all, except for one brief stop where the drivers switched out. We didn't stop and pick anybody up. So Primera Plus was pricey. It was the most expensive bus we've taken thus far ever, but it was worth it because it had no stops. They got us here on time. The seats were super plush and comfortable, and so here we are. So now I'm ready to brush my teeth, make a quick restroom break, then we're gonna make our way on the Uber over to the Airbnb. I don't think we're gonna do the public transportation thing this time like we did last time. At least I got some sleep on the bus, so I don't feel all super sleepy and groggy. So let me turn this off before the police come over here and tell me to stop filming, because they get worried about you filming here at this bus station. So there's no shortage of food options here at the Central Caminera in Mexico City, the northern bus terminal. They even got a Popeyes now. Domino's, Burger King, Subway. The Subway and the Burger King were here the last time we were here. But the Popeyes is definitely new, and the Domino's. And then of course they have other food options that aren't American brands. And they have several cafes now. So this is our Airbnb in Mexico City, CDMX, Ciudad de Mexico. Got our bedroom over here. Now we got like a living room area. There's a balcony too. I love this toucan Sam that says Mexico. Reminds me of Nicaragua. Got our bathroom. Okay. How much was this room? A night? Roundabout? Cool.
58.
So it's 58 a night. You overlook this little park area. Last time we were here, we ate our semillitas poblano, or semillita sandwich over there. I remember that in front of this church. Cool. That's a cool guitar too. Nice. All right. So yeah, this is it. Man, I'm beat. We've been traveling for 15 hours now. I need to take a nap. Alrighty.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.